Hey, what's going on? On my way to get some headphones. About to hop on this flight and realize I don't have any headphones right now because my favorite one's broke. So I'm on the way to the store to do that real quick before I head into the airport. But anyway, I'm hearing a lot of disrespect coming towards Anthony Joshua, man. A lot of non-belief when it comes to him and what he's capable of doing. And I don't know. I understand that he lost his last fight, but I don't think it was like this one-sided destruction, like everybody kind of keeps trying to say. I believe he did, lose that fight by a couple of rounds, but I didn't see anything in that fight that would say, "Oh man, like this guy can't come back from this. This guy can't make the adjustments that would be necessary in order to come out victorious with this particular fight." I'm not picking him to win the fight. I hope he doesn't win the fight just because I want to. With him losing, I think it gives us a possibility, a chance of getting undisputed at the heavyweight division, and I just don't think that'll happen if Anthony Joshua wins. So that's pretty much the main reason that I want him to lose, just so we can get an opportunity at undisputed. Um, but as besides that, though, I believe that he definitely 100% can win this fight. He's shown before. We've seen him get the brakes beat out of him. We've seen him get stopped, and then him come back, make adjustments, and become victorious in this next fight against the same person. And I remember against Andy Ruiz, people are saying the same thing. Oh, he should take time off. He's going to get destroyed in the next fight. He's going to get stopped. But when it came down to the fight, he showed us that he had, new wrinkles in his game that could negate the things that Andy Ruiz does. The things that gave him problems, he was able to make adjustments to that and win the fight. So when it comes to this fight, I think especially with somebody like a Robert Garcia, I think Robert Garcia is a really good trainer, regardless of what I might think about him with certain personal things and certain things he said in the past and his fighters have said. I still think he's a really good trainer, though, and I think he can help Anthony Joshua in this fight. I think he can. Will it work? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it'll work, but to just write him off the way people are doing, I think that's just a little off base. I don't think that's the smart thing to do when it comes to this particular fight. You got a man who's been all the way in Ukraine, even though he wasn't in the front lines like people are saying. People, please stop saying that. The man was on the front lines. He wasn't doing anything. He was chilling in a safe zone, boxing, hanging out, and chilling. He took a picture, with some military people. Then he went back, just like Lomachenko. Then they both just went back to hanging out in safe zones and training, and that's about it. Doing absolutely nothing that pertains to what's going down over there. Okay, but regardless, he's still all the way down there. He still might be still limited to the place that he can go. You know, there's still things going on around him, regardless, that might involve his family members. Extended family members, friends. Those people are there's gonna be certain people that are close to him that still are gonna be out there doing what they gotta do to try to save their country from the things that are going on right now. So those are gonna still weigh on your head, weigh on your brain. It's still gonna be on your mind. And obviously now, so he's not coming all the way to Saudi Arabia. He has to deal with all that other stuff. So he has things that he has to deal with as well. He has things that he's gonna have to mentally overcome as well when it comes to this fight. You know, um, and as far as Anthony Joshua, going back to him, no, we've seen him make adjustments before. We've seen him make changes before, you know, and come out victorious. So he has the ability to do it. So me, myself, I'm not writing that man off. And the fact that there's not all these other bouts being talked about, not other things that are on his head, because I think he's someone who mentally struggles with things. He mentally struggles with things. So, not having to mentally worry about the belts, not having to worry about, undisputed, not having to worry about a Wilder thing or worry about a Fury thing. When my only focus, the only thing I'm caring about is just winning this fight and getting my belts back and then continue with my career. I think that's a positive thing for him. He's not answering a million questions about this fight or that fight or this fight. He doesn't even want to talk. He's like, man, F all this. Like, yeah, the weigh-ins is cool, all this little stuff we have to do, but it means nothing. I just want to get to work. Like, he's ready. To me, he looks like he's mentally ready. Regardless of what other people are saying, To me, he looks like he's mentally prepared and he's ready to fight and he wants to fight. He's eager to be in that ring from what I see. I don't see a man who's like, oh, well, I'm going to try my best or this and that or I don't that's not what I see. I see a person who's eager to get into that ring and to get that victory that he believes he can get. That's what I see when it comes to that man. So because of that, all I'm just saying is, regardless of who you're picking, don't just write the man off. I'm hearing people saying he's going to get knocked out, which is possible. So I'm not going to be a moron and say like, oh, that's absolutely, that boy doesn't come in right. The game plan doesn't work out right. Get ugly in there. Yes, it could get very, very ugly in there. But, I'm still giving the man the benefit of the doubt. And I would not be surprised at all if he wins a fight in a 12-round decision. I would not be surprised at all if he wins by knockout. And there's a lot of punches that were close. It's just, can you get in between those Usyk punches? There's movement because he has constant movement, constant movement, constant movement, constant movement. Can you get a shot landed in between the punch, between while he's doing all that stuff? Can you do it? If he can put that boy, yes, he could put Usyk out. He absolutely can. He has the ability to do so. Absolutely 100% has the ability to do so. So, I mean, they will be fighting, and I know people have also been talking about how, there's not a lot of hype onto this. There's not a lot of hype on this when it comes to the United States. Yes, we could care. Most of us could care less about that fight. Don't talk about that fight a lot. I'm actually looking forward to this fight. I'm not sure. I believe, regardless of what other people say, I don't know who's going to win this fight. I think it can go either way. So I think it's actually one of the good, really good fights that they've made for this year. So I'm looking forward to this fight. But in general, people are, and like as far as American boxing is concerned, down on this side of the pond, it's not really big whatsoever. But it's still big in the UK. It's still going to do massive pay-per-view numbers. They're still going to do numbers when it comes to that fight. So I think they'll, regardless, doesn't matter anyway when it comes to the success of the fight, just due to the fact that, the Saudis, they did purchase the bout. They put a lot of money up front. So it's a situation where they're trying to recoup their funds, I guess, and make as much money as they can off the fight. And then doing whatever it is that they're doing with sports over there, trying to get, I guess, more sporting events coming into the country as well. So, that's what it basically is, a fight. They already got their checks. They already got their money, so they're not worrying about it. But I still think they're still going to do numbers when it comes to pay-per-views and things of that nature. So, but looking forward to it, Good luck to both of them. And we'll see what happens. Like, subscribe, share. I'm out.